What's ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with the Extreme E Island Prix 1, which sounds as bad as it is. It's electric cars, hooray. Whee! Tune share code is in the description. This car can be unlocked in the danger sign this week. Or you just buy this one and use that. They're all literally the same. I just thought this one is, I don't know, a good one to use because you can get it for free if you do the danger sign, you know. So you have a... No, it's not Formula E, it's Extreme E. Yes, that's what it is. That's, yeah, I don't know what to say. It is what it is. It's like the lack of sound actually. I'm very sorry. The lack of sound actually makes them a lot harder to drive. Because I don't know, you feel so detached from the car. It feels like it's you're not, I don't know. It feels like, yeah, you're just detached from it. You're completely removed from the experience because you have just no sound, and the sound is a big input of what's going on and how the car is performing, what is going on. And I don't know, it makes it harder to drive in my opinion. Whoops. Starting there. Also the other cars, like the sound of the other cars normally gives away what they are doing. And that just doesn't happen anymore here. You're just bumping into the walls because you lose any sort of attachment to your car. Like, you don't become one with the car, you just... I don't know, it's a weird feeling, and I wonder if you have that as well. Let's start in here. Take the lead, take 20 points. I mean, they're the future, yeah, and I'm not saying anything about them. Of course we need them and all, but this is just, for a game like this, it's just, I don't know. We don't actually ruin the environment driving diesel cars here, right? So I don't know. It's just, like, I don't necessarily mind the electric cars, but it does really feel weird to drive them here without the sound. It does feel weird, and I can't put it nicely because it just does. And while this is going reasonably well so far, I feel like the removal of the sound does make it harder. It certainly does. Now someone told me that using manual driving, like manual shifting, is harder, but that doesn't make any sense because you only have one gear. So that really does not make a whole lot of sense, but there's an element that's harder without the sound. And that's just having a feel for the car, I guess. A feel for what it's doing. Especially going into corners, braking. That does seem to be a little bit harder. But, oh well. We back 20 points. And I fear all 3 championships will be this way. I'm very sorry. I'll try to talk less. Voice is strained again. It happens a lot, doesn't it? Alright. Limits my rant on electric cars, eh? That's good. basically cut them off. I mean, the driving doesn't change much, so that's something. And they certainly get off the line well, but that doesn't help when everyone drives an electric car. So that advantage you normally have is kind of negated there. Whoa. That could have gone worse. I mean, it could have gone a lot better because we could be probably into, or at least third, I would say. Because we had a pretty good speed advantage there, but past him, and now we need to leverage our off-roading into the lead. Get past him. Now we need to get into third. Let's dart inside there into the checkpoint. Take a very short route through the water here as well. That puts us into second. Here as well, again, short route through the water, through the wall. Now we need to... The thing is, you get no sense for the speed because the car makes no sound. And when you, I don't know, then only literally the racing line tells you, hey, you should brake. And you kind of have no sense for it at all because the car always feels like it's the same speed. Sure, you have a visual sense, but that's not nearly as powerful as having a car rev up and become louder, right? And I feel like we not only reduced the sound of the car itself, but also the driving sound, which doesn't make any sense at all. But like driving on this off-road stuff here, like I mean, driving through the water makes some noise, but drive around the mud and the sticks and the trees and stuff, and you just have no sound. That's weird as well. There we go. Constantly bang the wall. I don't know. I don't really have a feel for this thing at all, whatsoever. I mean, you know I don't normally drive like this. So I don't know, it just feels off. That's all I can say. It does feel off. I agree with everyone that's posted that it does. Like, I was skeptical. I was like, people are just whining. But it does feel off. It does feel weird. Sorry. Hey, a wheel spin. That's ridiculous. Every time. Every time. There we go. Where's the last one? There it is. Oh, a circuit. That's exactly what we need. Come on. There we go. So, everyone enjoying the new DLC, or maybe not? I don't know. Asking you. Probably don't listen, right? There we go. Okay, let's spend the entire race not complaining about electric cars. I don't know what else to say because this annoys me greatly. I don't know. So, what do we do in the race? Well, we leverage getting out of that dirt corner fast. Like, that's really where we have the advantage with the tune, is getting out of the dirt sections and having a great acceleration there. We are not that great on the asphalt. We dart in there. Make sure we hit the checkpoint. And it's into second already. Now we stick on the outside here, get a tight line, and now we should get a tight line here, which puts us into a great overtaking position. And here's the inside line, we make the whole switcheroo maneuver, which puts us into first. So that's good. And my voice is kind of strained, I will just shut up for a moment. I mean, we are in first, so there's not a whole lot more to explain. I'm so hungry. I have eaten a slice of bread today. That's about it. That's not a whole lot, is it? It's also a pretty unstable car, if you think about it. But then again, it's an off-road tune, so what do you expect? Oh my. Well, actually, we are a very stable off-road tune, so... This almost feels like a cross-country tune rather than an off-road or a cross-country car, rather than just regular off-roading like this one, or like these races are. It feels a bit like the Rally Fighter, which is super fast but undrivable. It's just highly unstable. It feels a bit like that. Not as extreme, but a bit. So that's 2 laps in the bag. I guess we're getting a little bit of a feel for the car, but I don't know, it's just still the high visual focus and the lack of sound certainly makes it different, special, as we call it. Seems to be the way these days. Don't like something, call it special. It's special, everything is special these days, right? In the weirdest sense, but like, it is, in a way, I guess. Everything is in a way. Which is probably why we use the term so much. Yeah, it's a win. That is a win. So, 60 points. There we go. Another one. Because we only have like 2 of them, now we have 3. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, farewell.